James Orengo meets Rigathi Gachagua. People are probably wondering what sort of confusion is running in ODM House Party. Welcome back to our channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. And our big question is, do you think James Orengo, Edwin Sifuna and Babu Owino are fighting Raila Odinga? Or it is just a political strategy? 2 days ago, Raila Odinga broke silence on what is actually happening on ODM party, stating he is going to review the ODM status. Rather, he is going to analyze the ongoing battles in ODM. Raila actually didn't say whatever people wanted to hear. Instead, he chose to be very secretive and very selective with his wordings. Do you think anything that is going on in ODM is actually a political strategy drafted by Raila Odinga himself? Raila clearly addressed saying there is a political rift within ODM as a political party, which speculated a political drift within ODM party and stating a possibility of a drift with the broad-based alliance, leaving him politically stranded. Raila had asked the political parties to exercise decorum as he analyzes the ongoing battles in ODM. Raila further stated he is following keenly to observe the MOU that concluded the broad-based alliance. That leads us to a big question: is there a political drift within the marriage of ODM-UDA political marriage, which was concluded by the broad-based alliance? The conclusion of the broad-based alliance, we saw Raila wanting to benefit from both sides, being in the government and being the opposition leader, which comes with its own benefits. Hence our big question: is Raila Odinga thinking twice? Is half of Raila Odinga in the government and half of Raila Odinga in the opposition government? Is Raila Odinga weighing the outcomes of the broad-based alliance? Rather, is the broad-based alliance failing? The picture that is being painted is Raila Odinga and President William Ruto's relationship with the broad-based alliance looks not to be stable. What do you think? Raila Odinga is being addressed as the Prime Minister of Kenya, but in real sense, there is no office of the Prime Minister. No constitutional changes have been made to show that Raila Odinga is actually the Prime Minister of Kenya. Whenever Raila Odinga goes out, he always addresses the public and tells them, I am not in the government. What does he always mean by that phrase, I am not in the government? Is there a problem with the broad-based alliance? Has President William Ruto failed to actually satisfy the requirements of the broad-based alliance? Is ODM rethinking about the agreement between ODM and UDA? Musalia Mudavadi was given the Prime Cabinet Secretary, but he was actually a nobody. No say, no office, no nothing. Just a title, but shut down within the government with no say. He actually is very silent, stepped on like a rug, on a position with a title just to lick the feet of President William Ruto. And James Orengo has been a die-hard ally of Raila Odinga, and we have seen Orengo actually fighting the broad-based alliance with a lot of criticism for President William Ruto, hence the major fallout between Orengo and Raila Odinga. James Orengo is a man of his words, and I really don't think Orengo can actually go against Raila Odinga. It could all just be a political strategy. There are people in ODM party, when they speak, you actually see Raila Odinga speaking. We have Orengo, we have Edwin Sifuna, a clear voice of Raila Odinga. Well, and my big question is, do you think there is a problem with the broad-based alliance between Raila Odinga and President William Ruto? What is your take on Raila Odinga being the Prime Minister with the title but no office and no changes in the constitution? Could Edwin Sifuna and James Orengo be advocating for the amendments of the constitution as signed in the MOU of the Broad-Based Alliance to actually put in place the office of the Prime Minister Raila Odinga? Could it be the reason why there is political drift? The actual picture painted is James Orengo and Sifuna against Raila Odinga, but do you think that is actually what Raila Odinga and ODM are actually seeing? Orengo and Sifuna are diehards of Raila Odinga, and I don't think they can ever betray Raila Odinga. What do you think? Leave me your views on the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Real News Updates Media, the channel where you get all your trending politics. GD Ishmaels.